Sure.
Ready?
Welcome to Shadow the Hedgehog. You probably don't see this game this much,
Two,
but it's really
one,
sick,
Screen
and
transition.
we're really happy to
It's
be showing
true.
it. This is going to be the main category,
Welcome to
the
Shadow
most
the
commonly
Hedgehog.
ran category. Probably don't
see this
neutral,
game this much,
glitchless, but it's really sick. So there's like three
And
main
we're really
types
happy
of
to be showing it.
like glitch
This
levels.
is
There's
gonna
either
be the
glitchless
main
or no
category,
warps,
the
or
most
any
commonly
percent.
ran category.
No
neutral,
warps
glitchless.
is the one where you use
So there's
Chaos
three
Control
main
Glitch
types
CCG.
of,
Warps
like
is where you
glitch
use
levels.
wall
There's
run
either
warps that
glitchless
are
or no
exclusive to
warps,
GameCube.
or
Oh,
any
apparently there's
percent.
two of me. No warps
Oops. How
is
do
the
I
one where
fix
you
this?
use Chaos Control Glitch CCG. Warps is where you use wall run warps that are exclusive to GameCube. Oh, apparently there's two of me.
Oops. How do I fix this? Is this any better?
Smile. Double drum basher testing. Double Big Mac. Double chicken Big Mac.
Oh.
So true.
So yeah, no one runs any percent. There's like not a single run. But there's a lot of people that run no warps, and there's a lot of people that run glitchless. So glitchless is the most popular, and then neutral is the most popular path. There's 5 main paths you can take: pure hero, hero, neutral, dark, and pure dark. And if you want to start your run, we can have a look at them all.
Yep. Yeah, you can
So,
see
yeah.
the map here.
Yeah, you start at the top with pure dark, and then go down, and the bottom one is pure hero. And we'll be taking the path actually shown on screen there, and we'll end in neutral.
Yep. So
So, yeah, I think
yeah,
you're
I
ready.
think we're good. Yeah, we're good to start. You guys gonna do the countdown? Do I do the countdown?
Yeah,
I'll-
just go for it. Oh, okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
When?
Lead run.
So yeah, the first stage is Westopolis. Westopolis is maybe the hardest stage in the entire game.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like when you first run this game, you lose like a minute compared to top runs, and the stage is only a minute long.
This
And
is
it's
so
like,
true.
it's like where's the time? It's impossible. It's so impossible. The only person who's actually any good at it is Dream Syntax, and he just gets 117s with his eyes closed.
Yeah, Dream Syntax is insane at this stage. Yeah, in this stage we're gonna just try to fill our chaos control meters in the top right. Because that will give us chaos control and it's pretty fast.
Yeah, so of course Chaos Control Glitch is banned, but you can still use Chaos Control to fly through the stage. And so we'll be killing a bunch of enemies to raise our Chaos meter in the top right, that blue bar that's going across. We kill enemies to increase it. And so it's a little bit like an A ranks run, perhaps in that regard. You need to get the right amount of points from the enemies to get what we want, and we want to hit we want to hit the full bar at a specific point, and then we're going to activate it to get the most use out of it. And also, we're going to restart the Chaos Control. So we're going to start it here, right after that dash pad, and then just before it finishes, we're going to cancel out of it by pressing Y, and we're going to play the stage a little more, get some more meter, because it reduces quite a lot while you're just running. You use it again, and then that takes us through that entire loop. So that's actually a slight enhancement that's hard to implement, but it's really cool and really smart. By segmenting it, you can skip more of the stage. And so that's a 126. Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason why Drum said this stage is really hard, because at the end, there's so many hazards, and thankfully I just went through them without getting hit. That doesn't happen all the time. I didn't get hit. Because,
Yeah,
you
it's
just
very
want to conserve
treacherous.
momentum in this game. Like, going from 0 speed to max speed just takes so long. So if you're running at max speed and you just hit something, you're just gonna lose so much time. But yeah, thankfully I didn't get hit. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's very hard,
Yeah.
especially in the ending section. So unfortunately now, there's about a minute between this and the next level, but it's Glyphic Canyon. This stage is also pretty cool. Dream Syntax is also incredible at this. There is a warp in this stage, one of the few stages to have a warp, where you just literally teleport straight to the goal ring. It's exceedingly strange, but that is banned in this category along with Chaos Control Glitch.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Try to do a loop skip. There we go, that's what it looks like.
We got it.
Hey, Shadow! You saw him too.
Hey, it's Maki.
Those black creatures floating around here?
No way, is that a Love Live reference? Is that a Sonic Adventure 2 reference?
No.
So we've got a-
That's
we've
the
got a
game that he
cool-
came from?
True. So yeah, we've got a gun here called the Egg Vacuum, and we got it from a Shadow crate. And these guns that are in the Shadow crate, you only unlock them by actually beating paths of the story. And for the most powerful gun in the game, you only get it for beating last story. And so all speedruns of this game are NG+, unless noted otherwise. It's like the 100% category is NG, everything else is NG+. You don't even have save files in this game, so you'd have to completely wipe your entire save file.
Uh-huh.
It does
Coming
make it
up.
kind of hard. Oh yeah, talk about
Yeah, there's a pretty hard jump.
this. Yeah, this is really tough. You have to start at the top,
Let's go.
and make your way to the bottom. Let's go. Because it takes quite a while for Shadow to fully charge a spin dash.
Oh,
And so you
no.
kind of want to start at the top, let Shadow move down, and then you jump.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm
It-
usually
it means
pretty
that,
bad
like,
at it. Got to get it.
Yeah, for real. If you want to do runs of this game, you have to beat all stories first. And not many people have done that. It's very
true.
unfortunate.
Yeah, for this game in particular, all stories is not just a few stories you have to play through. You have to play through 10 separate paths and get 10 separate endings.
It's
Uh-huh.
crazy.
Yeah. It really just sucks that you have to play 2 paths twice and then you have to do the last mission, like, you have to do the other path just for the last mission. Really weird design choice.
Mm. Yeah, that's another good time. 156.
Yeah, not bad. So coming up is we're gonna split routes. This is one part that I really like about the neutral route, is you're not just like going to the goal ring for every stage like you would think in a neutral run. You're just doing different missions. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, coming up after this next stage, there is a stage which is about 30 seconds long, so as you might guess, that saves a lot over just playing the neutral route straight through.
Yeah.
It's a very sizable time save to take this route instead of just going straight through. About a minute 30.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's very large. And this level is really fun for me. I really enjoy it. Prison Island.
Yes,
We need to do the dark mission, so we're gonna need to destroy all these beetles, all these gun enemies. Challenge. Uh,
This is a bit of a challenge. But it's true, these are really hard levels. They're not just get to the goal ring, you actually have to play the stage. Like, and wow, challenge, you still didn't kill it.
yeah.
You don't need to kill that one, that just gives you points. Because, again, for the third time in a row, we want to Chaos Control later on.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're gonna
Wait.
kill both sides of the enemies. Both the guys we need to kill for the mission and the one for chaos control.
Yeah,
There's
and
the Yamacho gun.
in this stage as well, we want the Chaos Blast meter to also level up, so both the red one and the blue one. So there's a lot to manage. It means that even though... Yeah, normally you're supposed to be Chaos Controlling by now, there we go.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the hardest levels to get just a time that's remotely good. Like, because if you don't like properly manage everything, then you can just lose like 5 seconds.
Also, as you might have seen there, slopes in this game are kind of just messed up. You can get a lot of height from some of them.
Yeah. There are you don't see a lot in these runs, but like in Pure Dark, for example, there's so many called spin dash high jumps, I think they're called.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, excuse
Wow.
me. Wow, that's
I've not seen those.
unfortunate.
That's quite a long fall.
I'm back at the
Oh.
start.
no.
Oh,
Yeah, this does
no.
not save your progress except at checkpoints, so that's very unfortunate.
At least
That
it means you get
hurts.
to refill the meters again because they also drop to 0 after a death.
This is true. Oh, guess we see more Prison Island. That's cool. Yeah, you see that I opened the crates with like the midair kick because you skip the animation of like picking up the gun, so it's pretty fast.
Yeah, if you land on a gun rather than like, run into it.
Didn't get it this time.
You might have also seen there, just for a slight bit, you can also charge your spin dash in midair as you are nearing the ground for some reason.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's specifically only when you're really close to the ground. It's a cool optimization. Like it's a cool way to make buffering your spin dashes a bit harder, and also making it so you don't have to touch the ground. So we've missed one enemy. That's not the end of the world. Say if that was like impossible to go back, because there is a golden beetle that flies around here that you can hang around for and then destroy. So there's actually 41 enemies in the stage. Because yeah, golden beetles do exist in this game. But out of the 22 stages, it's only, well, 23 stages, it's only in like 11 of them. And they're in extremely weird places. You're probably never going to see one.
Yeah, I did not see one in my casual playthrough.
Yeah, the Prison Island one is pretty much the only one you'll ever see, because you're going down there on a really slow saucer, and so it actually flies past you. We just ran through all that because we had Chaos Blast, and so we never saw it.
Alright, coming up is the reason why we're splitting routes. This level shouldn't take very long. And yeah.
It's a really cool level. There's one that takes like 40 minutes as a casual.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna beat it in like more like 25 seconds.
This level casual is a nightmare.
Yeah, so we're gonna be using like some kind of glitch. So this gun, it's a laser gun. You can actually shoot stuff through locked doors, which is really helpful because it means we get to like kind of sequence break a little bit, like get to a part of the maze that we're not supposed to be in, and then from there we just chaos control.
Yep. Yeah, the chaos control just goes to the door. That door is supposed to like take you back into the stage in case you need to backtrack, but like the chaos control just goes to it. So it's not really a glitch. It's just an exploit, I guess.
Well, yeah, for sure.
A little bit of sequence breaking, just a little.
Just a little. Coming up is a boss I really don't like.
Oh.
Yeah. This boss is definitely quite annoying.
Target has been sighted. Proceeding to engage in neutral.
So it's really annoying the first hit because you just need to mash to knock some weapons out of him, and it's just quite annoying because it's seemingly different every time what the outcome is, and then you need to shoot all of his turrets.
Okay, I'm gonna count to 3, 13, 14, 15. Ah, I didn't get it. I wanted to get up while I'm winning the laser, but unfortunately I was a little bit too... Okay, we got him.
Okay, it's 28, that's not bad.
Yeah. Not a bad flying dog. Flying dog, yep.
Flying dog.
Yeah, it can definitely be a lot worse, because
you can get as low as like a 22, but like I'm super happy with a 28, honestly. This boss is a nightmare.
It's just always different. There's no such thing as consistency.
Yeah. Coming up is what's personally my favorite stage. So...
Yeah, Air Fleet. So, out of the 5 paths that you can do, like Pure Dog, Neutral, Hero, etc., 3 of them do exactly what Deku just did. So at this point, Deku could do Pure Dark, or Neutral, and it would just be fine. He hasn't lost any time. It's what you do in Air Fleet that determines it. He will be doing Air Fleet Hero, and so he will then be going to the neutral path. So yeah, this is definitely a really cool level. So you've got to kill all 35 Black Arms enemies. So this is another one similar to Prison Island, where it's just very intensive and like really cool. This is really where Shadow shines as a game.
Yep.
Like you may think that these levels are quite boring, like on paper, but Shadow does them very well.
Yeah, I ever pick up the gun drum mentioned before, the shadow rifle, I think it's called.
Yeah,
Yep.
shadow rifle. This
does,
has
like-
by far the highest damage output of any gun.
Yeah, it does like 32 units of damage, so pretty much one-shots everything in the game. Like the dark mission, where you need to shoot the plane, it just
Oh.
shreds the plane. Pretty
Yeah, the dark
funny.
version of this is where you have to destroy the plane that the president is escaping in. Don't worry, he doesn't die. Oro is safe. He'll be here on Sunday.
Well, let's go, I'm having
Driving
Sunday.
Sunday.
Took a little signals break here. Okay, gonna shoot an enemy off camera. I got him. Yeah, one thing you do in this game a lot is just look at the score to see if you destroyed the right amount of enemies. I don't even look at the number, I just remember the score of each time. Let's go, got strat. I love
Let's
sliding
go.
through those doors, it's really
Yeah, so-
satisfying.
Yeah, so there's a thing in this game you can do called door techs. If you like push against a door or a wall, then you don't immediately lose all of your speed. If it's only after like a fraction of a second that you actually lose your speed. So if you're pushing against a door just as it's opening and you time it just right, then you can maintain all of your speed in that moment that you're pushing against it, because then
Ah, I didn't get it. Sad.
then like after a fraction of a second the door will be open and so you can just run through it, and it's a really cool technique.
Yep.
Is 206 good? I don't know this stage.
It started out well.
I'm not gonna let them get away with
But
any more of their plans.
I guess it's not too bad.
Was pretty based when you did the dark mission for a second there. Nice targeting, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
the
pretty
game's targeting
funny.
is cool. So yeah, that was the plane that you're supposed to shoot down. You just, in speedruns, you just shoot it as soon as you see it.
Yeah. Coming up is the drywall stage.
This is really the drywall stage, former world record holder.
Yeah, all three of us actually in this qualified world record in this
This is
stage,
true.
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy. It's a really, really cool stage. Lava Shelter Dark. You have to destroy the 5 volcanic defenses,
I'll make you wish you
and then
Yep.
there's no goaling. The game just finishes as soon as you beat. As soon as you shoot them, and so you get the shadow rifle, and once again, the shadow rifle just one-shots these.
Yeah.
It's genuinely a really, really cool stage, though. One of the best in the game.
Agreed.
Yep.
And yeah, we can technically, to get the neutral ending, we can do both the hero or a hero or dark mission.
Yeah,
But yeah, dark
it's-
mission is
it's-
faster.
it's completely the same boss, whether you beat Hero or Dark. Like, even on the stage select, it's the exact same boss. So whatever you do doesn't matter. So even if we tried to, pick which morality is the most neutral, it literally wouldn't matter. The game tells us they're both equal. But Hero is the one where you just do the gold ring.
Yep.
Here's the first, no, the second rather. And we are going to be doing Chaos Control here as well to get from the 4th to the 5th, because there's a huge sequence between the 4th and the 5th where you have to do a vertical climb. And so of course, Chaos Control is pretty much overpowered for that. You just skip it all by flying
Whoa,
up.
whoa, whoa. That's scary.
Yep.
Nice.
There's another spin dash high jump there.
Hmm.
Just gonna play it safe. And there we go. Pretty much nearing the end. Yeah, this climbing path takes ages, and we just skip
Yeah,
the
like you
entire
go so
thing.
high. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
I'll
that's a
take
148,
it.
that's crazy.
Yeah, pretty decent.
The doctor
And
knows the
coming up,
truth
the last
about my
boss.
existence.
Just
Nobody
RG.
else
Yeah.
can him except me.
Everybody's favorite boss with the many-page spreadsheet on it.
Yeah, the sad
This is
thing about
true.
shadow categories is they're all really short, unless you were to do expert mode.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Egg Dealer, it's actually very random, unfortunately. There is, manipulations for this, except as Joel alluded to, there's an essay on it. It's so long.
It is very long. Alright, so we're hoping to see Shadow Fever, basically, because that will make us shoot like pretty much infinite bullets for as long as we have the Shadow Fever. Well, that is the Shadow Fever icon, but I want it on phase 2. Alright, so we need to manipulate the boss based on our position. Okay, that's a pretty easy pattern. So now I can shoot him like that. We got mines, that's not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot 19 bullets here. So I still have the gun in case I get Shadow Fever, but I do some extra damage. Alright, whatever, I'm just not gonna risk running out of bullets. Oh, that's the Shadow Fever.
It's too easy for him.
It's the marathon luck.
Just get lucky, lol.
So, ready for a lot of mashing. Oh no. Okay, he's in a good spot. We're going for the kill. No. I need to mash really fast. And we got him. Time.
GG.
Well done.
And that's Shadow.
It's-
That's Shadow the
game.
Hedgehog.
But this is the end.
Underestimate. Let's go.
Let's go. It's all about the Prison Island death. But I guess we got to play it twice. That was pretty fun. And
It was
now we get to
mostly
see the
fun.
funny cutscene.
True.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
I made you, and this is how you repay me?
I am Shadow Android, the ultimate life form, a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog. With the power of these emeralds, I will be stronger than him. This is who I am.
What?
Goodbye, Doctor.
Bye, Doctor.
Oh.
Goodbye, Savok.
So true. Well,
Yeah, my favorite part about the egg dealer for sure is when Eggman calls it his latest and greatest creation, as if he didn't like create the egg carrier in Final Fortress.
yeah. Pretty funny.
My latest and greatest creation is complete RNG. Pretty based.
Gambling is a pretty cool creation.
So yeah, that's Shadow. We'll see it a few more times. Later today we'll have Zeti running all heroes missions glitchless. So instead of just like doing a path very similar to what we've seen Deku just do, but just diverting to go to pure hero, he's going to be doing the hero mission every time. So that's like a really cool twist on like these categories. And then tomorrow we're going to be seeing a run that actually has the warps by Jacko.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
gonna be
again,
fun.
yeah, it's going to be so sick. And then there'll be another
Yeah.
by Zeti that does involve CCG, Chaos Control Glitch. And then finally on Sunday we're going to have an entire expert mode run from Zeti.
Can't wait for the expert mode personally.